So again, you know how good Einarson is at generating offense, putting rocks in play. So Homan is, you know, they're really, oh, I'm losing the words here.
Opposite?
Well, when you look at the scoreboard, up 3 without, with 2 to go, and you're throwing a center guard, you know, the old school curling thought process is you're crazy. But with the 5 rock rule, if you go straight to defense in this position, and you throw 2 in and you leave the corner guards alone, the problem is that they can generate a 3 out of a half shot miss.
That's right.
You know, a 2 is nearly a guarantee if you go make all your shots, even if the other team makes them all. And you know, you get a little mistake and you can turn it into a 3 pretty quickly. So you know, you still got to keep playing some offense here. Makes it so much more fun to watch. Like, you go back 3-4 years ago when we were 4 rock roll, this game would have been over already.
I think it's all there.
And they would have been hitting, they would have been peeling these guards. But now this just creates a little bit more intrigue later into the game.
Starting to curl.
And it's, you know, been a really nice addition because, I mean, we've talked about this before, but, you know, go back 25 years when there was no free guard zone. You watch games finish 1-0, 2-1. There wasn't a lot of offense being generated. It was just watching peel after peel after peel after you got a 1 or 2 point lead.
Yeah, there was a great documentary on Netflix called Losers, and it was Al Hackner and Pat Ryan had an episode in that documentary where they actually talked about the history of the game through the 80s, and that was part of the discussion. You know, the Ryan Express got so good at that time that they didn't miss, and you know, he had to come up with other creative ways to try and generate rocks in play. I remember talking to some of the veteran players of the day, and they'd have a little signal for the you know, flash the hit on purpose, and then you know, they throw another one in, and then you give them the old, you know, the pinky, you know, flash it again please, and then they throw a guard on their own stones. And you're like, yes, we got a guard now. So then you draw around and then you make a play inside. So you know, you still see some of that type of stuff in the game right now where they're trying not to give away what they're doing. You know, you'll see teams go behind the tee line on purpose early and ends, even though it's not publicly called. You know, the old, you know, Kevin Martin talks about it on the Sportsnet broadcast sometimes. It's the Donnie B Special. And he said that anytime Don Bartlett went deep around the center guard, they'd find themselves scoring an easy 2. Just because of the way it set up the end, it kept the middle from getting too congested, and then you know, and if the other team doesn't know that's what you're doing, you know, you do the old, oh come on Donnie, you're heavy again, that kind of stuff, and you know, that happens out there still too. So it definitely kills the shooting percentages though when the stats people think you're throwing around top 4 and you're going to the back. And
it's really on purpose, but not really.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Not in their eyes.